So then the first waypoint is basically my residence, my house, which we can also consider as a rest area and a place to get some refreshments if you wish. But anyway, we start here. That's waypoint number 1. And we walk around the side of the house. And now we go down toward my recently added garden shed, of which I am very proud. You'll see it's quite nice, with a cupola on the top and a weather vane and a horse on top of the weather vane in honor of my daughter, who is a horse person. So we're walking along now, and I don't walk too fast, so forgive me. But anyway, we're under this nice big shade tree, and the garden shed then becomes waypoint number 2. So go stop here. You can stop there and sit down for a while, take a rest if you wish. And then we go around, of course, and we're now approaching the trail that goes through the wooded area of my property. So we're walking along here, trudge, trudge, trudge. A lot of deer around in the area, and different animals that you can expect to see are groundhog, deer, rabbits, squirrels, black crows, coyotes, red foxes. There's probably a couple I left out, but anyway, here, see if I can get a hold. Look at the the groundhog. All right, we're now on the path through the woods portion, and actually, there's the groundhog's hole. He and his wife come out quite frequently and gad about on my backyard. Anyway, so we go down here now. The trail is not very long, as you'll soon find out, but it's sort of nice to be able to go out and walk through the woods. Here we're going down the path. We're about waypoint 3 now, which is the halfway point through the woods. And then we get up to here. This would be the end of the woodlands portion of the trail. Now we're to the approach. We're leaving that in the background. We're still on my property, but you can see the Presbyterian Church, the Christ Clarion Presbyterian Church, where my daughter's children spent some time in daycare. So now we're coming out of the woodlands path, and we're going into what I call the hillside section, which goes along the back part of the property behind the house, and there's a pretty good shot of the house. 3 decks. Yep. And we go along. I'm going to try to stay in the shade a little bit. There's no actual, sidewalk or path here, but you just sort of stay along the tree line. Pretty soon we're going to be approaching what I call the firewood grotto. You'll see that, why I call it that when we get there. That's where I keep my firewood, obviously. But it's also in sort of a nice little enclosed thing with sort of a canopy, tree leaf branch type canopy over it. We're almost there now. And so far we haven't seen too many animals, but they're around. Deer, The deer were around a lot until the warm weather came, and now you only see them once in a while. I saw a red fox the other day, although some people tell me it was probably an Abyssinian cat that resembles a fox. We'll see. Okay, we just came through the fire. Here's the firewood. Firewood. We're in the firewood grotto now, and there's all my firewood. I built the rack myself. Okay, here's my neighbor's house. I never see him. I hope that's not because he's avoiding me. Okay, and then we come to, so that was actually the last waypoint, and now we come to the return point, which of course, you know, would be the start again. If we can get up the final slope here. Very hilly, but it's nice. I like being on a hill, and it gives you a good workout for a relatively short period of time, with a lot to see, even if the animals aren't too prevalent right now. So I'm walking up this incline, and pretty soon I'm going to get to the front of the house, which I call waypoint number 1. Okay. Well, okay. Up we go. Okay. So here we're back to the house, and you'll recognize the starting point if I get to the right angle here. This is where we began our little trek a while ago. And that's the end of my video, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.